What is up, guys? Thank you for joining me. You're very welcome to Frauditor Compilation number 14 here on Degenerate Watch. Well guys, we're back again with another Frauditor compilation, and this video actually wasn't going to be a Frauditor compilation. I had another video planned, but on learning the news of the sad passing of the legend that is Schrodinger's cat, I thought that the next video on the channel should only be a Frauditor compilation in honour of him. And what's a more fitting way to honour him than us to all get together and laugh at some stupid? I know a lot of you guys were big fans of his, and it's very evident from reading some of the comments on my community post. A lot of you guys got into Frauditors and sovereign citizens through his channel, and he seems to have had a major impact on quite a lot of people. He set the bar high and he gave other creators somebody to look up to, and he seemed to be always there with a helping hand if anyone ever reached out to him. So just once again, I want to extend my sincere condolences to his family, friends and to all his viewers. So we're going to head into our first clip now, guys, and we're going to have some frauditing outside a fire station, which is something I don't condone, and also I'm going to have a few announcements at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that.
The last time I did it, there was no one in sight. This time there's people out sitting out front and everything, so let's see if they respect our right to record. Let's see if I can see. See if I can get a good picture of the two fire trucks there. Oh, he's getting up and going narking. We got a narker.
I think we have a slight admission that he's up to no good there, because you don't really narc on people if they're doing good, do you? And it's also pretty reasonable that the people inside are wondering who the guy outside is and what he's up to. Because normally people that are into fire trucks and firefighters and stuff like that, they'd normally call up to the station and introduce themselves, and they may even be shown around the place. And I forgot to mention at the start of the video, we're actually in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and we're at fire station number 4.
We got a cam back, y'all. He's recording us back. Y'all see him holding that phone up, recording us? Oh no, I'm intimidated. He's recording me. Oh, they're turning the lights out, y'all. Really? Fire stations don't turn the lights out.
Yeah, so no fire station ever has turned the lights out. If you actually look closely, they turned the lights out in one particular bay. Maybe they were doing work on one of the engines or checking the equipment, and now they're finished, so they turned the light off to save power. I'm not an expert, but it's just a thought. And on the subject of being intimidated, that's so ironic coming from them, as that's their main goal. It's to intimidate, agitate, then agitate some more. It's like their 3-step program. And speaking of 3-step programs, and I know it's a little early in the video for this, but this is the perfect time to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video. Calling all frauditors and fraudettes, the Academy of Frauditing is now enrolling for the 2022 year. Rub shoulders with the cream of the frauditing community as you elevate yourself to frauditing success. Some of the courses on offer here at the Frauditing Academy include the Art of Agitation, Doxing for Dummies, Mother's Basement on a Budget, An Introduction to E-Begging, Tyrant Theology, and so much more. Why not jump on one of our chemistry courses in our state-of-the-art lab and find out all you need to know about such things as OC spray? The Academy also has an extensive library section where you can find different types of books on all sorts of different types of litigation. We have books on case law going back to the Stone Age. Here you'll find every essential title, such as the Black's Law Dictionary and the Magnum Carta. We also have a wide array of group therapies available, including the multi-award-winning 3-step program, Intimidate, Agitate, then Agitate some more. Through these sessions you'll help unlock your inner frauditor. You'll also get to exchange thoughts, ideas and tactics with other like-minded individuals. Check out some of these non-paid testimonials.
Don't let the atmosphere, get your nerves shaken up and everything like that.
But I mean, I'm just letting you guys know that we are a very professional establishment.
How long does it take to complete a course at the Frauditor Academy?
Could take anything from between 12 and 50 hours. boom, boom. I got caught tomorrow.
Madam, now that your son has graduated from the Frauditor Academy, what do you think of the frauditing community and frauditors in general?
I think they're absolutely disgusting.
But wait, there's more. We don't only cater for frauditors, we also cater for sovereign citizens too. We have the world's first, last and only sovereign citizen traffic stop simulator where you can practice all sorts of script lines and tactics while having your window busted in, all in virtual reality.
Virtual.
We're situated on the beautiful shores of Lake Toxis, which used to be a munitions dump in the 1960s. Situated conveniently off Route 13, we're right next to the city dump, so finding us shouldn't be a problem. Also, that lingering smell on campus is gone as we got the drains cleaned last August. Start your journey to success by enrolling today. Enroll before March and get yourself a free laminated copy of Poster 7. The Frauditor Academy, delivering education through intimidation and protecting your rights. I do apologise for that, guys. It's just we have to sell out every now and again because, you know, the funds that we get being a government funded sock account just don't cut it these days. But anyway, back to the video.
If you hold it sideways, you'll get a better picture. What's that? No, I'm just taking pictures. Uh-oh, we got police. What's going on? Here we go, y'all. Sir.
How's it going?
Good.
What are you up to?
Just taking pictures.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I can.
Very odd.
It's odd. Really? I'm just taking pictures of fire trucks and stuff.
Okay. I don't think they want you on the property.
I'm not on their property.
Anything over here, unless you're on the street, is their property.
Well, this is considered an easement right here, all the way to these pole lines right here. It's an easement of the city. Their property starts right there, where that line
Their
is.
driveway.
Why does it matter who I am?
It's just suspicious activity.
I'm not giving you anything. I don't have to. I've done nothing wrong.
You just got to call a suspicious person. You're out here taking videos of a fire department.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Officer Messina, 165. Baker 36 Chancery. Copy of...
Suspicious activity is not a crime.
I didn't say that, I just said it's suspicious. I didn't say it was a crime.
Why is it suspicious? I mean, people take pictures all the time.
Oh, he does have a point there. People do take pictures all the time, just not in the shadows looking outside a fire station at night time.
No, not all the time where they're standing outside a fire department. Videoing.
I literally just got here. I've been here about 2 minutes.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, the
Just
live
saying,
stream says 10 minutes.
Doesn't matter how long you've been here, it's still not common.
Well, yeah, actually it is if you go and watch.
I'm a police officer and I never get calls like this, so I think I would know.
Really?
Yes, really. I'm a police
You
officer.
seem to think you know who I am instantly by walking up.
And I do. I know your name.
How?
I was told your name.
You were what?
I was told your name.
By who?
It doesn't matter how I found it out.
It does.
I know your name.
It does matter.
How does it matter?
If it really matters so much to you why the police know your name, why are you going out and putting yourself into situations where you're going to have to give the police your name? Like, he sounds surprised that another officer told that officer who he was, like, because he's obviously known to the police in the area. It's like most of these guys, they just go around causing aggro and then they get a name for themselves, so they're nearly on first name terms with the officers in the city.
Why does it matter that I'm standing here taking pictures?
I just said it's odd. I'm gonna go ask them if they want you banned. Just tell you have to leave.
Good, I'm not on their property, so I can't be banned. I'm on a public easement. You need to look it up. Right here to these telephone poles, anything is public. It's not their property. He's soliciting a trespass, yep. He just told him my name.
First off, how is he soliciting a trespass when they're the ones that rang him to come there to see what you were doing? So now he's just gone in to see what they want done about it, because they rang and made a complaint. If you want to get down into the nitty gritty of it, that could be a safety concern there that they're having, because he's walking up and down where the fire trucks have to exit in an emergency, and it's pretty dark as well, so it might be hard to see him. And let's be fair, nobody knows what he's up to until somebody goes and speaks to him. You'll see in a couple of minutes there in the video that the police have some safety concerns of their own, mainly due to his visibility and it being kind of poorly lit on that side of the street, but we're going to take a closer look then at where exactly he's standing and the area around the fire station.
They call the police because I'm taking pictures. And the officer just walked up here to solicit a trespass. And now we have another one. I'm not answering questions.
I'm just telling you, I know your birthday.
You may think you do. You may think you do. Can I get your name and badge number?
Baker, 36.
Sorry.
I couldn't hear you, sir.
Can I get your name and badge number? I'm sorry. Dean? All right. Badge number? 450? 150?
And his OL number, please.
I mean, I think it's odd that people
so
call the
social's
police
411?
because I'm taking pictures.
Yeah, it is odd that you're doing that. But your social's 4.
I'm not answering
I
questions.
think that's correct.
You just want to say it on this live stream.
Now hold up a minute there. The officer's only trying to get your social security number to verify your identity. He didn't just want to say it on the live stream. Like, how does he even know you're live streaming? And anyway, that's beside the fact. Why are you live streaming interactions like this with the police where you're going to have to give personal details and it's going to be all over the internet for everyone that's watching to see in here? These lads must not watch their videos back, because if they did, they'd realise how stupid they sound.
Dude,
No,
is what you're doing.
I'm not just confirming it with you. You're banned from this property. You got to get off the property.
I'm not on the property.
If you don't leave within a reasonable time, you're going to get arrested.
Really?
So,
I'm not on their
Is it
property.
4?
I said I'm not answering
Social?
questions. Not answering questions.
Birthday 5.
Not answering questions.
I just got to do a little report on it saying I banned
Yeah,
you.
I'll do a FOIA on your body cams and all the information on you and how much you make and everything, and I will post it
You got
on
to
the
leave
internet.
now or you're going to arrest you.
How absolutely classy and patriotic you are there. Like, what good will that do anybody knowing what he gets paid or anything like that? Sure, anybody could FOIA request that if they wanted to, but nobody wants to because they have other things to do. I'm sure that officer's lost many a night of sleep over that.
That ban lasted 2 years, by the way.
By the way, he solicited that trespass, and that's against the law.
You got property, you're going to jail, I'm telling you.
I'm not on the property.
This
I'm
is
on
their-
the side of the street, sir.
This is their property still. Okay.
Now I'm not.
Oh, now you're not on the property, but I thought just over there where you just walked backwards from, you weren't on the property then either. So, what is it like? So, like, in layman's terms, you have no idea where their property begins.
You can do that. But if you come on the property for the next 2 years, you're going to get arrested for trespassing, okay? Do you understand?
I'm not answering questions.
Okay. I just told you you speak English, so I'm assuming you understand.
Okay. Right now, y'all are trying to figure out a way to arrest me.
No? You could have done that earlier when you went to leave the property, but gave you more time.
Like I said, I will do a FOIA on the city property, what is public property and what's not, and I'll prove you wrong.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
That anything to that telephone pole right there is called a public easement. No sidewalk right here. Where do you want people to walk? You want them to walk in the road? When somebody has to walk by through here, do you want them to walk in the road or on the pavement?
There's a sidewalk over there, so I'd assume they'd walk over there if they...
Well, you know, you're supposed to walk facing traffic, not with your back to it.
Saying which way you have to walk.
Now, what sort of a stupid argument is that? I understand the principle of walking facing traffic when there's no sidewalk, but there's a perfectly good sidewalk across the street where you could walk in safety. They're literally expecting nobody to walk in the street, hence the sidewalk. God, if these guys can't understand basic day-to-day things, then I don't know how they operate all this camera equipment that they have. You know, they're patriots, journalists, rights activists, lawyers and self-defense experts. Jacks of all trades, but masters of none.
Or said the ordinances.
Well, if you're smart, you will walk facing traffic, so you can see a car gonna hit you.
Sidewalk across the street. And not on grass where you can't see where you're going.
It's well lit right up through here.
Street lights on that side.
There is over here too. It lights it all up.
Where?
You don't see the light? Are you blind?
You just said there's street lights over here.
You can see light from the street lights over here.
All right.
When y'all leave, I'll leave. Y'all kick rocks first.
We're not very busy right now. Let's wait till you head out.
What's that?
We'll just wait till you head out.
Y'all see this? Make sure y'all don't delete them body cams. I'll be FOIAing it tomorrow. And believe me, I can get the footage.
Well, anybody can get it. It's not very difficult.
Yeah, I know.
I love the fact that he keeps threatening them with the FOIA request as if it's some big mad thing that they should be afraid of, yet they even say anyone could get it, it's pretty easy, and he's like, yeah, no. Yet another absolute exercise in stupidity. Not an exercise of rights, an exercise in stupidity. Going down there to harass hard-working firemen who actually do a great job in the community and actually save people's lives. And if you're really that interested in your local fire department, go down there, knock on the door, introduce yourself. Most of those guys live, breathe and sleep the fire department, and they'd be more than happy to show you around and talk about stuff with you. But I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this, because you know that wasn't even the intention why you went down there. It was just to go down and cause a ruckus. And as I mentioned earlier there, let's take a quick look at where exactly he was standing and look at the layout of the area outside the fire station. So this is what the outside of the fire station looks like in the daylight, and as you can see there is no sidewalk on this side of the street, and if we look back up the road here now in a second, you'll see that there's no sidewalk to walk down there at all, so anybody passing by most likely would be on the opposite side. And I'm not 100% sure, but this may have been done on purpose because there's a fire station there and they maybe don't want people walking up and down on the sidewalk in front of it. And as we walk a little further down the street here, you can see that there's definitely no sidewalk in sight at all. So anybody that has a bit of sense will be walking on the opposite side of the road. And as we take a closer look across the street now, you can see there's a perfectly good sidewalk over there. An added bonus of being on the opposite side also is that the light from the forecourt of the service station is providing extra street lighting, including the perfectly good street lights that are there. And that's probably what the police were on about, saying anybody else would be walking on that side and you wouldn't be worrying about oncoming traffic. So we're tipping straight into our next clip here, where we're off to a DUI checkpoint in Bedford, New Hampshire. So just for a bit of context and to bring you up to speed, this is July 2017 and our cameraman or self-proclaimed reporter wanted to cover this public interest story, as he put it. And to be honest, I have to agree, taking intoxicated drivers off the roads and trying to make the roads a bit safer is in the public's interest. But you obviously know that's not what this guy is talking about. No, he's only here to cover the so-called tyrants, you know, the guys that are trying to make the roads a bit safer for everybody. Now, as you can tell, our guy isn't a fan of these types of checkpoints, and I'd like to know what you guys think about them down below in the comments, so definitely let me know. And he says in order to stifle the reporting of this matter of public interest, they didn't use a normal street, instead they used a highway which is off limits to pedestrians. So the fact that it's on a highway is preventing his coverage. I smell a conspiracy theory brewing. He claims that this checkpoint was for anything but taking drunk drivers off the roads, that trunks were searched, documents were checked and vehicles were inspected. I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like the police were just doing their job and enforcing the law. He goes on to say in closing that very few of these DUI checkpoints result in arrests for DUI, but a lot of arrests from them are of reporters. And I wonder, is the word reporters being used very liberally in that sense? Our heroic cameraman, who goes by the alias of Bob in order to protect his identity from police reprisals, risks life and limb to report on this sort of criminal police activity. And he does, because he's standing on the side of a highway in the dark.
So here you can see they're wasting a lot of taxpayer dollars with all of this. Look at, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cops to arrest one car. I mean, you know, tow one car. Wow.
Now, I'm pretty sure that checkpoint wasn't set up for just that one car. And obviously whoever was behind the wheel shouldn't have been on the road, so good job. Of course, we have to get as close as physically possible. If we really could, we would get up in the officer's face so we could smell what he had for breakfast that morning. But alas, it's a highway, so we have to stay behind the barrier. But to me, it just looks like a bunch of police doing their job. Well, trying to, as we're going to see in a second.
On what grounds? On the grounds of interfering, people aren't going to know what you're doing. You realize you're interfering with filming, right? I'm with the press. You can film, just right in that area down there by the sign. You realize I can't get the shot that I need.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
May I ask what your name is, sir?
Yeah, it's Sergeant Callahan.
Sergeant Callahan. What's your badge number?
It's 875.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and you can stand right down by that sign. It's fine if you want to film from there, okay? Just can't have you interfering with traffic, okay?
I'm not in the road, sir. I can see the judge is going to obviously see that. There's my flashlight's pointed down, sir.
They're going to think you're an officer. Could you just please stand down there for us?
They think they. How is it? I'm not wearing any uniform that no one would confuse me, sir.
How are you so sure that nobody's going to confuse you? I don't think anybody driving up to that checkpoint is expecting some dude to be just standing on the side of the road recording what the police are doing. Even though he doesn't have a uniform on, the fact that he has a flashlight in his hand and he's standing directly opposite from the checkpoint, someone might confuse him for a plainclothes officer or a detective.
You're interfering with my First Amendment rights, sir. I'm not interfering with traffic. I'm well out of the road. There's a guardrail here. I'm not wearing anything that would indicate that I look remotely like a law enforcement official.
What you say, Bob? It's probably a chance. Walk away if you don't want to be arrested. You talking to him? I think so.
That's the area that's provided for you if you want to film, please.
That's provided for us?
Yeah, yep. Okay.
You gave us a thank you sign?
Yeah, well, yeah, right down in that area would be great. Okay? Thank you.
May I ask what your name is, sir?
Sure you can.
What is your name, sir?
Trooper Tracy. What's your name?
You don't need to know that, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Just stand down next to the sign, okay, please? The sergeant's already advised you. Let's go. Thank you.
Wait, is that an order, sir?
Yes. Go stand next to the sign, please.
Is that a lawful order,
yes,
sir?
Yes, it is. It is a lawful order because you're a pedestrian on the interstate system right now.
Nice.
So if you don't move down there, you can be arrested. Okay? So go right down there.
I could be arrested for filming you.
I'm telling you where you can and cannot stand, sir. So right down there is where you're standing. Okay?
Okay, well...
Did you want to see my face? There it is. Okay?
Yeah.
Go stand down with the rest of these guys right there, okay? Go ahead. Thank you.
I got it.
I tell you what you got excellent footage of you being told by the police and then doing the walk of shame back.
I can't remember. It's on film.
They said something about a sign.
Right here. We can stand right here. Right here is where he said I could stand.
And that's where you should have stayed from the start instead of going up there and trying to initiate an interaction. Hold up a minute there, what are these guys smoking? Because I can't believe I just heard a frauditor say that's actually better than nothing. That has to be a first, well for me anyway. It also seems that these guys are fairly well equipped with their walkie-talkies, high-vis jackets and press passes. Did anybody else notice the press passes? They almost have completed a master's degree down at the Academy of Frauditing. And with their tails between their legs, all they can really do is ramble on amongst themselves about what happened, how they're going to make them accountable, and rabbiting on about some Texas case law as well.
This is basically against that Texas First Hill case, where it says you have a right to access.
Hey, can you turn your flashlight off?
Hey, can I see your flashlight?
He tried to, no, because he says people would confuse me for a law enforcement agent.
No,
that's what he claimed.
I have a press badge on. It's
Doesn't matter.
I have a press badge on.
They didn't tell you.
Doesn't matter.
As I mentioned earlier on in the video, I have a couple of quick channel announcements to make. First off, our merch store is now open. You can find a link to that down below in the description, and it's a great way to help support the channel and get yourself something in the process too. I hope to regularly add new items and designs to the store, and I'll keep you updated on that in the community tab and on social media. And of course, as always, any ideas or feedback that you have is very much welcome. So check out the link down below in the description, have a look and let me know what you think. The second announcement is that we have just launched memberships here on the channel. Click on the join button just below the video or check out the link in the description to check out what perks are on offer. And obviously, depending on the different feedback I hear from members and seeing what you guys want, I can tweak and adjust the perks as time goes on. As with the channel merch, you'll be helping to support and grow the channel, and you'll also be getting some recognition for your support also. I understand that everyone can't afford to support us financially, so rest assured to anybody that doesn't become a channel member, things will still stay the same on the channel and we will still have the same regular videos. And just remember this, whether you buy some of the merch or you take out a channel membership or you're just a subscriber, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Well, that just about wraps things up for Frauditor Compilation number 14. I thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, don't forget to drop us a like, as it does really help the channel out. Links to everything important are down below in the description, so don't forget to check those out. And as always, I'll be back again very soon with another video here on Degenerate Watch. I do hope you'll join me then. I hope you all stay safe and take care, and we're going to have a slightly different outro to today's video dedicated to the memory of Schrodinger's cat. Rest in peace, brother.